Come on down to the Yvette show. Every Monday at 7 p.m. It's Analytics and Visions. Keep your vision blue blockers on. It's live streaming. Everybody's welcome. Live TV show. 7 p.m. Everybody's welcome. Show. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Everybody just come on down to the Yvette show. Hey, come on, y'all, don't waste no time. Come on down to the Yvette show every Monday, 7 p.m. Okay, it's your boy Lico. I'm rolling with Yvette. And listen, Vision, you heard. Holla at y'all. Peace.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Dear Yvette radio show. How are you guys doing?
All right.
Please welcome the Minister of Information back, guys.
How y'all doing? Glad to be back. Glad to be back.
He's joining us today. We have so much to get into today.
So much.
We have so much to share. But with him by my side today,
wow.
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
We have some amazing guests today. We have, who's coming on the show? Two Sides?
Two Sides. Two Sides coming on today.
And what Two Sides going to be talking about?
I think Two Sides is going to try to save the community from halitosis. If we don't know what that means bad breath. That means people you working with that you got to walk away from because they're going to harm you with their breath.
Yes.
He's going to try to help them out today.
Two Sides will be in here today and you know, try to teach us how to take care of our breaths. This is crazy. It's been an amazing week. Hey, Auntie Cuzzo, what's up? We have an amazing show planned today. We also are going to talk about Police Week. We have been actually trying to do this show for a minute. It's actually going to focus on how, as communities, we can build our relationships with law enforcement.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not a tough time right now. This is something that's been happening for a long time, but I think in today's environment, I think it's even more critical now to separate the good officers from the bad officers and try not to lump them in all in one basket, because we don't want that. We don't want our community to be lumped in with the criminal element that's in some of our communities. We don't want that as well. So it's not right to do law enforcement the same.
You know, it's, you know, one bad cop doesn't define every good cop that wears that uniform and get up each and every day and take pride in what it is that they're doing. They took an oath to protect and serve. So we're going to get into that. We have some experts here today, a police officer that's going to come and chat with us. But right now, we're going to get into the chatterbox session.
Lord Jesus.
Minister of Information, like, what? I don't care about that. I said, you're going to care today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to care about it.
We're going to talk about.
Write that down.
So, I want to talk about these celebrity divorces that's going on. I was trying to get to this story a couple of weeks ago and just didn't have the time. But our first story and topic is about Mary J. Blige divorce.
Now, what I don't get about the Mary J. Blige thing is that how you, as a man that stole money from your wife who was working, gonna ask for alimony.
You know what I think, MJB, because we know she's the queen. Give it up, y'all. Mary J. Blige is the queen of R&B. Y'all know Mary J. Blige can't do no wrong, okay?
I'm pretty sure he stole some of my money because I bought every album.
Where she went wrong is she brought him in as her manager. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Brought him in as her manager. He started managing her money. I'm like, MJB, lady girl, you had this bread before, you know, you guys got together. And I think that's where the issue started to come in at. I think we have a picture. Kendu Isaac. What what, 15-year marriage?
Yeah, but I don't think you can blame it on. There's plenty of celebrity couples that's been working together for years.
Yeah.
But I think it's just who he is as a man.
Yeah.
To first of all, for you to steal money.
J. Blige, like really?
I mean, any man a man or woman, no matter who you are, you gonna cheat. But
speak for yourself.
No,
I'm not a cheater.
See, there you go. There you go. All I'm saying is, for this dude, first of all, you manage the money, so you stealing from yourself basically. Then you're not working. Then your lifestyle was horrible before you got with Mary J. Blige.
Right.
You came up.
But the thing with that is, she actually became a stepmom to
his
three
daughter.
of his kids.
Yeah.
A younger son, a younger daughter. This dude really was asking for like $100 and some thousand a month in alimony.
Yeah.
A couple of houses. And Murray is alleging that he's a con artist, and that he had an affair with an artist that was supposed to be both of their friends. So I'm not going to bring up her name, but we've all seen her picture by now.
Oh, why not?
And my thing is, if you could be that cruddy, karma is real.
Who is it? Who is it?
I ain't going to speak about it because it's allegedly.
Allegedly.
But,
okay.
However, she was Mary J. Blige's friend.
Oh, no. Well, apparently she wasn't.
Exactly.
Apparently she wasn't.
Yeah, and that's coming from a man's
Write
point
that
of
down.
view.
Apparently
but
she
we
wasn't.
love you, Mary J. Blige, and
Yeah.
I know this last album she put out was fire. So, we love you. We sticking by you. And Kendu, get a job.
Get a job, man.
Okay,
get a job, man.
That's what we're going to need to do.
Horrible.
Okay, moving right along. This is another celebrity divorce.
Now,
this girl can sing her butt off.
But hold on now. Her husband stated that what I saw, what I read was that apparently he had asked for a divorce before she came out and said it online.
Who?
Kiki Wyatt. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Kiki Wyatt's divorce.
Yeah.
Kiki Wyatt got on Instagram and was a hot mess.
Yeah.
For one thing, she's like 8 or 9 months pregnant and she's very emotional.
Yeah.
However, she was saying that her husband, I guess his name is Kimar, he actually was cheating and telling other women that they were no longer married. And then he said that Kiki basically was crazy, emotional. But here's the thing. She's very emotional. This is their ninth baby. They also have a child that's dealing with cancer.
9 babies.
9 babies. She also has a child recently that's been diagnosed with cancer. So anybody would be a little crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Then you're the breadwinner of the family.
Hold up, he not working either?
I don't know. I believe he's her manager.
Oh my God.
Okay. That's what I was saying about.
He destroying my argument right now.
Yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I'm like, who asked for a divorce in the middle of somebody's pregnancy?
Once again,
This is crazy.
Character is we cannot. We had two examples of men. Well, I ain't gonna call of male species without character and backbone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's character and values and morals play a big part.
Yeah.
So especially as a man, as a black man, for one. I don't care if you
Speak up, Mr.
I don't care if you get a job at Burger King and your wife is making millions of dollars. At least you bringing in some McNuggets or something. You bringing something in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You bringing something in. You know what I mean? You bringing something in.
Bring something to the table.
Just something to the table. A McNugget, a McChicken, a McRib on a once a year. So
McRib? Did you say McRib?
I'm just saying.
Speaking about
bring something in.
We got to hit this right now before we touch on this. Kevin Hart allegedly cheated on his McRib.
Oh my God!
Look at Kevin.
Jesus Christ.
He got on Instagram and he apologized. Although he didn't go into depth about. He said he did state that somebody was getting ready to come out and extort him for money.
Oh my God, Jesus! I was hoping this was.
I know that's your boy.
You try to have faith in some cats, but come on, man.
Kevin
come
Hart.
on, man. I mean, you.
But us ladies, we're not shocked. You know why? Because his very first wife, Torrey Hart, he cheated on her with his current wife, Aniko Hart. So my thing is it a case of karma coming back around, or
are you saying that if you jump in the pool with your clothes on, you gonna get wet? Is that what you're saying?
I believe
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
So.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand what you're talking about.
But I don't know if you saw he got on Instagram. First of all, Kevin, you're this huge A-list star right now. God. I don't think IG is the place that you should have put it out there.
Oh my God.
What's your thoughts on, how he came across Instagram and apologized? And he's like, basically, he's not paying no money out. Before, they put the story out, he was going to go ahead and come forward. But my question is, had that girl not threatened him with extortion, would he actually told us about it?
But look here. If Monica Lewinsky wouldn't have kept the dress, would we really cared about Bill Clinton?
You know what?
I'm just saying. Would we cared about? Now, okay. Now, what he did was smart, as far as coming on Instagram, because you cut off the money pipeline that she was asking for.
Yeah, I can understand that.
On that aspect, I think he was smart with it because it's out there now. There's nothing to be extorted with.
Right.
Now, the only thing you got to worry about being extorted with when you get home with that pregnant wife you got there.
Is she going to stay? Ladies, that's a question we have to all ask ourselves. No, would you stay?
But hold on.
All the money in the world
but hold on, Vet.
allow you to stay.
Didn't you just say she was the side piece before the side piece?
Well, allegedly she was. That's who he left his wife for, the mother of his 2 kids.
Okay, now, if you was a 2-piece chicken... You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad when he gonna get another 2-piece.
She's a McRib now, baby. She's a McRib.
Apparently she's still a 2-piece because he wanted another 2-piece. He get a 4-piece.
Kevin Hart did some amazing things recently, and I'm just upset that this cheating scandal has overshadowed all the work that he's done with Hurricane Harvey and Irma, raising millions of dollars. And my thing is, I heard some chatter today on our next topic, the next female we're talking about, but she was saying that she just thinks that Kevin Hart should have just kept it out of the media and talked to his wife in private as well as his children. But my thing is, when you're such a huge celebrity,
how you gonna keep
what's done in the dark gonna come out.
I mean,
I don't care how much money you worth.
Somebody gonna pay the bill eventually.
Yes,
somebody gonna pay the bill and gonna cut the light on.
The paparazzi, please allow. I saw online today that she was getting out the elevator. Her tummy's huge. Please allow her to have. She's stressed enough. Please allow her to have a quiet pregnancy, and you guys allow her to deliver the baby, and then y'all hound her. She couldn't even get off the elevator today.
Current wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
She's a beautiful soul, but hey, it is what it is.
But yeah, she was a side piece, so.
But Kevin, get it together, okay?
I'm just saying.
Take care of your McRib.
You
leave the chicken nuggets alone.
But she was a chicken nugget before she was a McRib, though. I'm just saying, you can't play in the dirt and not expect to get dirt on you. I mean, come on now.
You know what? Let's move right along because time is pressing.
All right, let's go.
Now this right here, today was this TV personalities debut 9th season show, but there was a lot of controversy going on when she was on the beach on vacation.
I'm gonna tell you what now.
OMG.
Now that looked like what she should have did.
Wendy Williams.
Move what was on top down in the
you
back.
You know what? I cannot in my Jocelyn voice. Shout out Love and Hip. I cannot. Push this baby out.
She put her ass on her chest and put her stomach on her back. I mean, come on.
Now, T.I. had went through IG and sort of gave up a little shade. She was like, look at all that. And, Wendy sort of clapped back. But T.I., you did throw shade. Now, Wendy, people are always watching.
She should have stayed in the shade, though.
She looks good here, though.
Clothed.
However, I would not be caught dead in that 2-piece.
First of all,
I would have probably had a full piece on.
She should have had a 8-piece on.
I'm going to keep it real. 8-piece of what? Chicken?
Yeah, just something better than that little sagging mess she was looking on that. Woo, Lord Jesus. She should have tucked her whole body.
Anyway, Wendy Williams is all good. We just have to bring in Chatterbox session. You do your hot topics, lady. But we got to report.
Hot topic what's going on. That's horrible.
Moving right along. There's a new couple alert. Give it up, y'all. There's a new couple alert. And these guys have potential to be a power couple. I'm talking bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay, now
I'm talking about
wait a minute.
Nicki and Nas,
okay,
Nasty Nas.
You lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me on the biggest.
Nasty Nas. He should be in front of a white 1980 Benz. She's sitting in the car.
Who?
This picture. Nicki Minaj and Nas are officially a couple.
Oh my God, Nas.
Yeah.
He couldn't find nobody other than Nicki Minaj.
Well, Nicki is single.
I guess so. Yeah.
Nicki is single, so I ain't nothing wrong with testing the waters and trying to go out and see what.
But bigger than
on the other
Jay-Z and
side.
Beyonce though. Bigger than I don't know about that now.
I don't know. Look at that picture. They were hanging out all Gucci'd out. I guess it was in remembrance. VH1 has hip hop honors coming on tonight, and it's all themed around the '90s show. So I guess this was their own rendition of, hey, we're a couple, and we're going back to the '80s and '90s.
Got the Illmatic
and the
on
Illmatic Benz.
Yeah.
That thing is official. But Nicki is. She was recently at his birthday party, and they were turning up. And on IG, he's claiming her as his baby. So if it's a new couple, I'm here for it.
You can be there for it. I think Nas should have found another power source.
Well, his marriage with Khalees didn't work out, and then he had a
horrible.
baby mom that put a book out there. So I don't know what nasty Nas doing.
I don't know either. He need to go beef with Jay-Z again, get some more albums out.
And this last story on the Chatterbox, to me, as females, most of us have kids, and when we're in relationships, we get with the guy that has kids, and we got to stop the baby mama drama.
Oh, Jesus.
We have to stop it. This right here shows Faith Evans. I think we have the picture. Jacob, you got Faith and Little Kim. Look at that. Give it up for Faith and Little Kim. OMG.
Oh.
Look how amazing that picture is. Years they had a beef over B.I.G. Faith actually was his wife.
Yeah, was his wife. Side piece.
And Little Kim has been there from the beginning. I see
side piece.
a lot of things I could tell about this picture because it reminds me of my son's brother's mom, Sabrina. Hey, shout out Sabrina. I love you, sis. It took us years to overcome a lot of issues, but at the end of the day, we realized that our sons are brothers. My son is 26 and his brother Court. What's up, Court? Waiting for you to come to the show. And we had to get over those issues and be more concerned about the boys.
Yeah.
So, I think that is something that a lot of people that are in relationships and you're with a new guy that have other kids, you guys got to figure out a way to come together because at the end of the day, the kids are going to be here long after you gone.
I've always had an issue with adults putting kids in the middle of adult situations.
Absolutely.
The kids came here at no fault of their own. Once they here, it's about them. Whatever your personal beef and stripes were with that individual, that's it. Your concerns now is with the child. And if you dating someone or someone is dating and they're with their child, I've dated women in the past that had kids. And men have probably about as much drama as some women do.
Amen to
for
that.
real. I mean,
you guys gossip a lot too.
Yeah, men gossip about as bad as women. Yeah, we do. We don't call it gossiping though. We call it cast your cinnamon.
Some guys I know got the gift of gab, honey. They worse than females.
Yes, they are. And
OMG.
And some of them act like females. So there you go. Yeah, some of them act like females.
But my thing is what I was saying. It took Sabrina and I a minute to get there. But once we figured out the common goal, our son's father was happy. We were happy. Her and I hang out. We call each other for every birthday. We're like sisters. I love her dearly. It's nothing that I wouldn't do for Sabrina.
I don't understand why you have two young men that are related.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Blood. They have blood running around.
There you go.
They're going to be sisters and brothers, guys, long after
yeah.
that we're not here.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to happen overnight, but be willing to change your mind and put in the work for the kids' sake.
Stop thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
And your feelings.
Yeah. And y'all baby daddy, stop all that sneaking and creeping. I'm telling you right now.
CVS is open 24 hours now.
Let it go.
Walgreens, CVS, you can even order them online if you want to be inconspicuous about stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Stop being sneaky.
Costco got in bulk. You won't have this issue. Bulk. There you go.
We real live in the studio, y'all. What's up, everybody? We're going to try to bring everybody on the stage once we go out. But the Minister of Information is really, really good. And we love the fact that he's here today. We will be right back with who?
We're going to be back with Who we come back
Two
with?
sides.
Two sides. Oh my
Two
God.
sides. You know, this is important.
Yes.
Grab a snack because everybody need to be tuned in on this right here. This is some good information.
Yes. Hopefully after this, you would take all those mints off your desk.
Mama, bro.
Yeah, you all right. Yeah, he ain't talking about you. he ain't talking about you.
It's your girl, dear Yvette, right here on listenvisionlive.com. That was the Chatterbox session. We'll be right back.
All right.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio. Oh. Listen Vision.
Welcome back, guys.
All right. Welcome back. All right. Right now, what we have is two sides. Two
sides in the building. Y'all give it up for two sides. This is a public announcement.
Yes, this is.
You want to sit down and pay attention.
This is critical. This is critical for those who have a hard time talking to individuals and they singe your eyebrows. If you have a hard time standing in front of somebody,
we're going to get through this.
Two sides might be able to help you out.
Yeah, I'm going to help you out, DC. This area is in damage control against one of the most lethal, deadly weapons in the DC metropolitan area. This weapon is destroying families, corporations, and loved ones.
Oh, Jesus.
You may recognize this weapon, but the people who have it unceremoniously fight to keep it ingested in their systems. This disease is destroying people's days with every funky debilitating blow. Ladies and gentlemen, the disease I'm talking about is called the yuck mouth.
Yes, sir.
These people refuse
Yes, sir.
to correct their dental hygiene, and they're oblivious to the fact that they are shortening people's lives.
Oblivious.
Wow.
They might even know what oblivious means.
Is it that serious?
It is that serious.
Damn.
These people have a phobia,
A phobia?
against having good dental hygiene.
Oh my God, a phobia. That's
That's
horrible.
These are the funk masters, I call them, yuck mouths.
Not even flexing.
That you see your local Safeways, your Giants. You know, they do the 50-yard dash, pass the Altoid out. They scurry, past the toothpaste aisle without grabbing a tube. These people, they turn their damn backs on the mouthwash.
Wow, turn
The
it.
mouthwash?
The mouthwash.
Wow.
The mouthwash, Yvette.
How about
the
did they pick up a toothbrush?
No toothbrush, don't mouthwash, nothing.
Good Lord, Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that's horrible.
These are the same people turning their backs on the mouthwash the same way the NFL turned their back on Colin Kaepernick. You know,
Ooh, that's some turning your back right
we
there.
got to
Jack.
eradicate this problem. This is a problem in the D.C. metropolitan area. And I'm very serious about this. You know, don't laugh. I know you laughing. It can be funny, but it's not funny.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
You know, we're glad you're here, Two
Yeah.
Sides, because,
Yeah.
as you said, it's a serious epidemic going
It's an epidemic.
Serious academic.
That's an epidemic. Wow.
I saw an elder cross. I saw him from afar. Couldn't get too close to him. He thought dental floss was used to pluck the rotten teeth out of his mouth, not to floss them to keep from getting rotten. But he was pulling them out of his mouth. He was done. There was no correction in that. And hey, if you're wondering if I'm talking about you, you look at me. If you think I'm talking about you, God damn it, you're the ones with the problem. You're the ones with the problem, okay?
What you say? Is somebody feeling real?
They
feeling real
looking
sensitive?
around. They wonder who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what I'm talking
I
about.
hope
Two
not.
Sides is here to educate you guys. Don't take it personal.
There you go. They show them that right
I'm
there.
gonna get to that. I'm
wow.
gonna get to that.
They got different
Yeah.
flavors. They only go to that. They only get right there.
And if you don't know if you're a yuck mouth, you are a yuck mouth when the church bans you from coming because you burn up the collection plate of money every time they pass it around. You know you're a yuck mouth when somebody tap you on your shoulder and ask you to courtesy flush. You know you're a damn yuck mouth when you eat a bowl of cereal and you spoil the milk before you finish the bowl. And you know I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna bring this other person up. You know who I'm talking about because I saw you. I saw you. You did that. You did that. Wait a minute. He did that drive-by. He killed everybody with that drive-by with not one bullet. What? He didn't shoot nobody. He just killed everybody on point. Melted baby strollers. People walk around, eyes couldn't see for days.
Oh my God.
But I got a story to tell you. It's a heartfelt story.
Tell us, Two Sides.
Yeah,
we
come
got
on now.
time.
Come on,
we
Please,
got
please,
time.
Come on now.
please, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this story.
Save the public,
and
man.
I hope
Save the public.
I hope it hits home with you. Woman by the name of Miss Mary. Miss Mary was a church-going woman,
Lord Jesus.
always a church first, always a giving person. She almost spent 30 years in the government. Almost 30 years.
Almost.
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 Wow.
But you know why she didn't get 30 years?
Why is that?
Why not?
Because her co-worker was a yuck mouth.
Oh my goodness.
Her co-worker was a yuck mouth, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Jesus.
She didn't get to them 30 years. This yuck mouth, he walk around, he laugh, he do that he, ha ha ha, ho ho ho. Things you try to disregard, you try to get away from. He continued to do this. Miss Mary would, slime the icebreakers.
He just threw them Jones right
Slime
back.
back. Throw them off the counter.
Jesus Christ. That's
She
hard.
tried to put Tic Tacs
I'm
in his
so
pocket.
sorry, guys.
Tic Tacs in his pocket.
Throw them away.
He throw them away. During the Christmas time,
God, my makeup.
she would try to give Junior bottles of Listerine and Scope. You know what he did? He gave them to somebody goddamn else. Like he didn't have a damn problem. He was stinking the whole damn time. People were taking
know what?
unwanted sick leave because his mouth was so treacherous.
They were taking sick leave.
Sick
all the
leave.
Lord
They were taking sick leave.
You know what, Two Sides?
That's horrible.
We need to know.
Miss
What?
Mary, Miss Mary. Oh, Miss Mary. I love you,
What?
Miss
You
Mary.
know,
Almost 30
did you
years.
talk with Miss Mary?
I talked to Miss
What did
Mary.
Miss Murray say though?
Miss Mary can barely talk because she can't breathe.
Oh, dang.
Miss Mary is on the oxygen tank as we speak right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me tell you about Miss Mary though.
She taking our Buterol?
No, Miss Mary, God, Michael, Miss Mary.
Lord, fix it.
Yvette. The ambulance picked Miss Mary up from the plant down in D.C. and she survived. She went to cardiac arrest.
Oh my God.
Her lungs were debilitated.
No.
Oh yeah, her lungs were beat just like Floyd Mayweather beat Conor McGregor's ass. Her lungs were so toxic. I'm gonna tell you how bad they were. It's like you putting your mouth on the back of a muffler, and you asking the driver to push on the damn gas. That's how thick and corroded her lungs were.
Oh my God.
You know.
That's some serious halitosis
Oh,
right there.
and you know
no.
what? That damn coworker, he did not know they 1 day of sick leave. Not 1 day. He laughed, he, and ha ha ha. So like a team of skunks river dancing on the back of his damn throat. A team of
Did you
skunks.
say river dance?
A team of skunks river dance on the back of his damn tonsils. Ooh, he clear out of the room.
Oh, Jesus.
You could smoke around it because you'd blow up. Right now, Miss Mary, she's got oxygen tank right now. She's got disability. But you know what? We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, yuck mouth.
Jesus.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna charge you with reckless endangerment
Oh my God.
and attempted murder.
So I see you getting ready to talk about, bless Miss Murray.
Yeah,
You
I
all right?
hope she recovers.
Lord
I hope
have
she
mercy,
recovers,
fix
man.
his soul.
She-
That sounds horrible.
She's doing better.
But you here today, Two Sides, to talk about a foundation.
Yes.
What is the name of the foundation?
I'm glad you asked me, Yvette. The foundation is called Save a Breath Foundation.
Save
Give
a
it
breath.
up for the Save a
Save a
Breath
Breath
Foundation,
Foundation.
everybody.
You come with this?
You know?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to bring your dollars, your nickels, your dimes, your quarters. I want you to bring your Altoids, your Tic Tacs, your Funk Breakers. I mean, Funk Breakers, Ice Breakers. I want you to bring your scope. You might need a little battery action right down here to melt all of that tar and tobacco out of that tongue. We're having a breath mobile that will be going around the DC metropolitan area.
Okay, DMV.
Good, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Are they gonna give out care packages of breath mints and
Care package of breath mints.
Oh,
any
wow.
yuck mouth or funk master that goes by, we gonna make sure we get him at gunpoint and we gonna shove him in that guy. We gonna shove him in that goddamn breath mobile. You understand?
Okay.
That is getting utterly ridiculous. We want we want DC to be a better in DC,
Yeah.
Virginia, Maryland.
Yes, sir.
To be a better place to live.
That's horrible.
We
man.
want a better place to live.
I hate to go up to the court.
So would they just be able to get inside the mobile vehicle and,
It
and
is
get
free of
assistance?
charge.
Okay,
Free of
it's free of
charge.
charge.
Now, hold
you
on
have
now.
a number for it?
If you see somebody walking out with a gas mask, that's who you need to see. You see somebody holding their nose, that's who you need to see. This is a horrific, terrible problem.
What you say?
It's called the ferocious halitosis.
Oh my God. Ferocious.
Ferocious
The ferocious, and
Gosh
if you
almighty.
looking at me like I said, you want it. If I'm talking about you, God damn it, you need to get your stuff together. I don't want to cuss, but you need to get your stuff together.
But it's that serious.
It is that.
Wow.
Michael Moore.
That's horrible, man. I understand.
You ever see the Reverend melt a mic?
Oh my God. That's
It was so hot he melted a mic. His breath was like being in a hot mortuary.
What
No, it was that bad. A hot one with hot dead people.
you say?
For those who don't know what
you say?
a morgue is.
Communion wine need to be changed into Listerine.
Oh, it would vaporize.
There you go.
Communion wine
you
would
go.
vaporize when he breathed on it.
I cannot. Guys, as you can see, Mr. Two Sides is here.
It's getting to me. It's getting to me.
He takes
Oh
this
Lord, he's serious about it.
Very
issue
serious.
to
I
heart.
understand, sir.
And
The
we have the
halitosis
Dear
is real
Yvette
out
radio
here.
show. We just want you to get the help. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Take care of
Don't feel embarrassed.
Look,
You know what I'm saying? Two sides. Never feel embarrassed about something that you want to change.
if your tongue look
Okay.
like the outside on the concrete, you might need to go ahead out to CVS and use your CVS card and grab you a couple of them Tic Tacs, mints, and stuff, man.
The Save a
Yes,
Breath
sir.
Foundation
Yes, sir.
will be mobile. Is it Monday through Friday or
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's happening now to the month of June. Next
Okay,
June.
good. You sure it's not May?
No, it's not
Okay.
May. Until the month of June.
I cannot. I
Okay.
Going
can't.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now look
It's
here.
happening to the month of June. And
okay.
I hope if you have an issue and you want to keep it confidential,
How about July?
hit Dear Yvette up and two sides.
We might bid on another damn year.
Yeah.
We might get a 5-year plan. We're gonna get all your
Yes,
yuck
sir.
mouths.
Yes.
Now you
we
had
gonna grab
some
you by the damn
brochures.
neck.
Two
You
sides.
understand?
You had
Yeah.
some brochures that you
Yeah.
could show us.
Yes,
Yeah, he has some material
Now,
because
they need help, man.
it's important.
Yeah, it is. People out here.
That's why we here at the Dear Yvette
if you
radio
can't if
show.
you can't stand in front of somebody and talk to them,
Yeah,
every time they whisper, you got to move 5 feet back. That means they got a problem.
it's an issue.
Yes, sir.
First
Okay.
thing I want to talk about are the
Yes,
basics in dental hygiene.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's helpful.
Antiseptic.
DMV, if
Yes,
you don't
sir.
know what this is for your yuck mouths out there, this is called a toothbrush.
Mm-hmm,
Okay? This right here, Colgate, is called toothpaste.
Okay.
And right here we have some mouthwash to finish the job.
Okay.
You may need to drink a bottle.
They might need to go Costco if they mouth that bad to get a bigger
This
joint.
is some good
that's horrible.
toothpaste here.
First,
This is
I'm
knockout.
going to demonstrate to you for all you yuck mouths
Yeah,
out
you might
there.
want because
Come in
We're
closer,
oblivious.
guys.
Yeah,
Pay attention.
Yeah, because if they ain't never brushed their teeth, they don't know how to do it.
Step one. Step one.
Yeah, you definitely got to put some of that on there, Jack. That's
I'm going to demonstrate. I'm
you
not gonna
wasting
put
your
it on
time with a dry
Step
joint.
one, what you need to do is take the toothbrush, put a large amount of toothpaste
Uh-huh.
on the toothbrush,
Yeah,
and you brush in round circles.
Uh-huh.
On your
Okay.
top row, you brush down,
yeah.
air down, and on the
You have
bottom
some
row,
beautiful teeth, two sides.
Thank you. This is for constant brushing, man.
Yeah.
Constant brushing. And on the front, you want to do circular motions.
Okay.
What about
circle
inside?
motion.
Get the inside.
Oh,
too.
you got. Oh,
Gotta
excuse
get
me.
inside.
You got to get
Yeah.
the tongue. You
Yeah,
got to get the
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
I call it the boom, and you got to
Yeah.
go out.
Yeah,
You got to go way
yeah,
back.
yeah.
till you
yeah.
look out.
But
Till
if
you gag.
but if you got your beverage that bad, you like 2 toothbrushes, 6, take them Jones together,
Yeah.
and scrape them like you cleaning your tires, man. Yes, sir.
Some people use an electric toothbrush. Sometimes that's not good enough.
I
You
cannot.
need a car motor for some of those electric toothbrushes. You need that kind of velocity and power for some of the paper mache I seen on people's gum line. It's utterly damn ridiculous.
You know what, two sides?
Now I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you. I'm
Tell
telling,
us how to
I'm
do
telling
this
the truth.
floss real quick.
Now, do they need super industrial floss since they mouth
Yeah,
so
what
toxic?
type of floss?
This
Can
is
you
a
get it
start-
from the dollar store?
This is a starter floss.
Oh Lord, starter floss.
Okay.
This is a starter floss.
That's probably why they use it because it's so hard to open. They get frustrated. Just say the hell with it, man. I'm just.
No, I'm going to make sure I open this because goddamn it, I'm saving DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's not going to be on me. It's not going to be on me. I'm going to make sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now I'm going to take this floss out.
They might need a bigger Joan than that.
No, because I'm.
Let us get a close up
Come on,
of
get a
that.
close-up on that.
Because
Some
we
people don't
giving
know how
this
to
out
floss.
and we got to get up out of here. But
Yeah.
this flossing is important.
For you yuck mouths out there, get down deep.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Wow.
want you to floss all the
Yeah.
donkeys and all the dead mules, all the dead ghosts out your gums. That's killing folks.
Yeah.
Look
Wow.
at that. If I was a young man, I'd floss all the last year's barbecue out my mouth.
You know what? I cannot. I cannot.
That's what I would do right now. But you need to take long strokes.
Two sides.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're a yuck mouth, you got company, close your eyes, company. You pray and you clap for that yuck mouth. For brushing his, for flossing his damn teeth.
Yes,
Take
sir.
that. And I'm gonna try to top it off. This is off-brand Listerine.
But it works.
Yeah, it
and
works
has
the
that
same,
blue
though.
I
antiseptic
don't
in
know if
there.
it's gonna work on the mouths I'm talking about.
Okay.
But what I want you to do is I want you to use this. If you need to drink some, drink it. You gargle till it hits your damn liver. You go with that to your liver.
Two sides. We want to thank you for stopping by. Give it up, guys. Two sides. As you can see, his mouth is amazing.
Oh my God.
You know, I put like $6,000 in mine to get it together because I ain't trying to build that upper side.
This is from
But-
good brushing.
This mouth is amazing, and he will be back to check in and always
Yes, sir.
update
Get-
about this
about the
saber breath
foundation
thing.
and that bus going
and,
around.
I thank
we
you for having
thank
me
you
on.
so much, sir.
Michael.
Thank
You
you,
know,
two
this is
sides.
now a
Thank you,
cause
sir.
that we're gonna get behind because you came here and really showed us how. Two sides. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you, Yvette.
We love you. And
We're here to help people.
There
yes,
you go.
we
I
are.
heard
It don't hurt.
It does not hurt. We're here to help.
Colgate is the way.
Hey, give it up for Two Sides
Sides,
once
thanks,
again.
baby.
It's the Dear Yvette Radio Show on Listen Live. We'll be right back with Police Week conversation.
All right.
Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Welcome back to the Dear Yvette show, guys. Wow. Thank you so much, Two Sides, for that.
Two Sides. That was
definitely gonna
real
get
informative.
Yeah, it was. And it was some good information.
Yes, it was.
Well, right here, guys, we have, remember I told you I was trying to do the police officer week. Right now we have Police Officer Coleman. Give it up, guys. Welcome to the show. Speaking to the mic, Police Officer. How are you today?
I'm hot. How about you?
I know. I'm in that same way, laughing and about to fall out this chair right here. But this is a serious issue. We're not going to talk on it long. We're so grateful you were able to come through and chat with us. One of the topics we wanted to talk about, what, Minister?
It was should parents teach their kids to respect law enforcement?
Yeah, how to deal with law enforcement.
How to deal with law enforcement.
Is it something should be? Is this an issue big enough that we should be talking about it? You know, as they're even learning how to walk and talk.
I mean, in my opinion, I think that, a lot of people got a lot of friction with law enforcement based on, what's going on in today's society. But at the end of the day, most of your law enforcement is still adults. And if you're a kid, you taught to respect adults. Police officers are still adults at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I get it that you might not agree with what they say, or you think they're probably like trying to intimidate you, or they're out to just mess with you or target you, but they're not targeting nobody, And I know from personal experience, we don't just target people, we just do our job.
You do your job. Last week we were chatting a little bit about this marijuana law and all this stuff kind of going on. We didn't know what the actual DC law stated, and we were trying to figure out, is it confusing for law enforcement when you're put in that situation?
I would say it depends on the levels of law enforcement, because you know it's not just like a city law enforcement. You got your local, your federal, municipal, state, and the law is on different levels. Whereas in DC, you can have up to 2 ounces. You know,
Right,
so it's
2
not
ounces,
really
I think
much
we
we can
said
do.
that.
But
Right.
it's a lot of federal property in DC. It's a lot of private property in DC, and with those properties, they control what you can have on federal property. You can't have any marijuana because it's still illegal.
It's still
so
right.
people have their 2 ounces, then they go on federal property. Oh, I'm good because it's legal in DC. Well,
Right.
it's not legal on federal property, so it puts them in
Absolutely.
that. You know.
Right. Another thing that we want to discuss, Minister, you have anything you wanted to ask him why we got him here?
Yeah, and you're right. There are adults on law enforcement, and there are some non-adults on law enforcement. We have many officers out here that join the department for a variety of reasons,
Right.
and some out here join for the wrong reasons.
Right.
Now, that doesn't overshadow the 99.9% of officers that join because they want to affect the community.
Right.
Now, what you say about that 1% that we see every day.
That does
Yeah.
their jobs
That does-
with pride
yeah.
and passion.
But you have that 1%
Yeah.
who out here that are harassing the kids.
Right. Racial
And
profiling.
Racial profile. I know living in DC,
Abuse.
I've been pulled over many a times leaving outside
Wow.
the city of Montgomery County
Wow.
just because it was 4 black dudes in a car and we was on the wrong side of Montgomery County back in the day.
Wow.
That's real.
yeah.
And it's still real to this day in certain parts of the city.
Yeah.
What do you say about that? How do you think parents, teach their kids, because it gets kind of sticky
Yeah, it
when you
does.
know somebody is intentionally harassing you. That's a tough call.
It's one of those situations where it's like it's two sides to it, simply because you got to remember a police officer, that's a job, and people don't understand that. It's a profession, but the downfall to it is that it's a profession where the public eye is always on you. So when the public eye is always on you, you have these rules that anybody can jump on Google or anything like that to figure
Right.
out these rules, so they know what your rules are.
Right.
Whereas if you go into like a private establishment like McDonald's, Wendy's, Subway, things like that, like we see all these YouTube videos and things about people getting in fights inside these restaurants and things like that. Those are the 1% that work for the companies. And now a lot of people, they work for the companies as menial jobs, but at the end of the day, it's still a job.
Still a job.
And people don't
Still a
understand
job.
that. While you're on a job, a police officer is like an honorable job. So when you do something wrong, you're held to a higher standard.
Always.
And that's why I
Yeah.
always tell people, I say, everything you do in life, it involves the law. If you go in that grocery store and your stomach is growling for a steak, there's a price that you have to pay. It's already been set. You've got to pay that price for that steak or you won't be eating steak. Switch over to hot dogs.
Yeah.
But my thing is, everything we do, it involves the law. And I think it's very important. We're going to keep talking about this and try to bring as many folks in to help us understand. That's why we're so grateful, Officer Coleman, that you are here to give us any insight. I know you guys are busy and you're out here protecting and serving, but at the end of the day, people just need the information.
It's nowadays, I think it's even more prevalent that people understand that what you see going on in Chicago, in St. Louis right now,
Yeah.
that's a small percentage of officers out here. There are more officers out here buying that steak that you're talking about for that mom and that kid that can't afford it.
Yeah, they are.
Or buying Pampers for somebody on his beat he that can't afford. That's what we don't see.
It's this officer
Yeah.
named Norman on IG. He has a lot of followers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know who I'm talking about?
I think in Mississippi. I think in
Yeah,
Mississippi,
Alaska, I believe. But he does some amazing things for his community, and he's out there and he's getting the love because he really, really is passionate. He got this little a daughter has the same name your baby girl has, Amaya. He absolutely loves her. She is something.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But
there's
it's
a lot
of
guys out
officers.
putting it out,
For
putting
every
their work
bad
out
cop, there are 99%
20
more
more.
cops.
20
You
more
know
good ones, yeah.
that. But my thing is with police officers, we gotta get out of this silent thing.
Yeah.
If you know somebody is a bigot,
Get
if
'em
you
up
know
outta there.
somebody is
Get 'em up outta
racist,
there.
it's your due
Get 'em up outta
diligence
there.
to let somebody know. Report it.
Because
That's the only way we can change the perception. Is we got to start from inside out.
if a dude get in your cruiser dirty, he gonna leave your cruiser.
You
and
got to
you
let
dirty
that
at the same
code go
time.
because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, America and the people are watching.
Yeah.
So, you're just as guilty if that cop shoot an unarmed man, and you're standing there, and you know
Yeah.
darn going well that person wasn't
Yeah.
armed. You're
Yeah.
just as guilty. You have blood on your hands as
Yeah.
well. And that's the only way that we're going to rebuild community relationships with law enforcement, by sticking together,
Yeah.
being honest, taking accountability, and trying to rebuild a trust.
Respect. That's
You
the key
know?
word out of and everything we just said. Respect.
Respect.
On,
Yeah.
on all sides.
Blue on blue. I have
Respect.
nothing but respect,
Respect.
for you guys.
Yeah.
And Officer Coleman, any last words, parting words for us?
Listen to the police when they tell you something. Like,
Yeah.
people don't understand that we're not out there just to, like, make your day a living hell. That's not what we do. Like, we're simply just trying to do a job. If you break the law, that's why we pay attention to you. Other than that, we're not gonna pay attention to you. People think that, oh, we're just gonna focus on this, focus on that. I don't care what you do until you break the law. Then you're my attention. I don't care what your race is. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And people don't realize it, but these issues boil down to two things: racism and power. And that's been happening for years and years. It's been
Yeah.
happening since
it ain't going
slavery.
nowhere.
It's never going to change.
ain't
And the
going
thing
nowhere.
is, now it's in the law enforcement world. So
Yeah.
it's like, when you have that officer that's racist, now they have that badge. They feel like they got that power.
That power.
And
And
they
that's
take that
hurting
power,
us.
and that's what's hurting.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
That's
Yep.
what's messing up the image. You know, you have some families that father, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, uncles, they've all been in law enforcement for years, and they take pride of putting that badge on. So we thank you so much. Give it up for Officer Coleman. Like I say, during Yvette Show, we get into several things. So what I want you guys to know, that Officer Coleman will come back and he will share some more insights. This is Dear Yvette Radio Show. We'll be right back. Thank you.
All right.
Listen, vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Oh.
Welcome back to the Dear Yvette Radio Show, guys. You know, each and every week we showcase an artist. This young man actually just hit us up, so we weren't able to get a bio, but he's going to come back. But today he's going to perform and take the show out. Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank two sides. I want to thank Officer Coleman. I want to thank my co-host today, Minister of Information. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you can catch us on YouTube. But this is CJ right here. You know, we love our community and our young youth. Here you go. Take us out.
How y'all doing? Two. Coming by Cliff LP.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty.
Yeah, how y'all doing? The boy Cliff LP. You can catch me on YouTube all day, Twitter, Instagram, the whole 9 y'all set. Cliff LP, CJ all day, CJ for short. I would like to give a thanks to everybody that came out today, this evening, and love the support of the team.
From every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and and singing the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free
Yeah,
at
nice.
last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. I have a dream.
Yeah.
I have a dream.
Yeah.
I have a dream.
Some,
I have a dream. I have a dream.
Okay.
I have a dream.
Do with it.
I have a dream. 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 I have a dream.
Still as a nation,
I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream.
So sitting here thinking what's about to come out my life. I'm trying to make this money go, but niggas shady's on triggers. So what's the point of survival without the skills on the mission? People talk about money, but what we doing to go get it? We made change out of nothing, that's a hell of a change. And we trapping for our nation, made you haters or suckers. We all talk about something, but we can't speak for ourselves. What's the point of education? We ain't using our minds. Yeah, we too far behind and getting high all the time, just to catch a good time and go and make up our minds. Yeah, deployment is the key to graduate to a future, but what's the point of our nation if we just shooting and killing and drugging our generation? We selling back for a dream and selling singles for gold. Cause you too cool for school, I think I'm cool to go back and graduate off the streets. Then I go and face my failures, then I run to the Lord. Yeah!
I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream.
Let's go.
I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream.
Yeah.
I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream.
Hey, yo, this second verse, you gotta catch it, man. You gotta catch this second one real quick.
In my world, there is no God. People doing the kind of evil things to each other, and nobody's doing good. But play the game to survival. We use the same two steps, just like we live in slavery. My enemies sell me lies. Skirt down. So leave your bullshit aside. The look at everybody's welcome.
Hey.
Yeah. Come on down to a Yvette show. Every Monday at 7.